This is a 2007 Toyota Prius, Generation 2, which covers the years from 2004 to 2009. And we have a problem with the headlights flickering. Hello, David here, and the project for today is replacing the headlamps on this Prius. Both headlamps are flickering, and that's usually a sign that the headlamps are wearing out, and I'm going to replace them. There's two ways of doing this. There's the hard way and the harder way. The hard way is to remove this cover and remove this air dam right here and reach your hand in there and get it out. The harder way is, if you can't get your hand in there, is to remove the headlight cover. In order to do that, then you got to remove the fasteners all along here, and then you've got to go in the fender well and take out the 10mm bolt that's holding the end of this bumper cover, and then there's clips, and you just have to pull the clips off, lower this, and there's two 10mm nuts holding that bottom part, and then there's one 10mm nut right there that comes out, and then you could pull this away. So I'm going to try the hard way before I try the harder way. And there's 5 of these fasteners. You just pop up the center portion of the fastener. That relieves the tension on those legs. The fastener. I like to make it easier to get my hand in there. I'm going to remove this duct that goes into the air filter housing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my camera in there. I know I'm going to be able to get my hand in there, but this is what it looks like. This is the back of the headlamp housing. It's got this rubber membrane over it to keep the water out. And you just give it a little twist and then pull it off. Once that is exposed, see the back of the bulb? There's this wire clip that holds it on. You have to squeeze those two clips together, and then you could pull that headlamp out. Be careful, that headlamp is under pressure, so try not to break it. The new headlamp, can't touch it with your fingerprints, because your finger oils will get on there, cause a hot spot, and it'll burn out the headlamp. So it is indexed. It's got some tabs on there, so you just got to make sure get the tabs in the right place so it gets fully seated, and then you fold those wires down to hold it back in place. Okay, this cable with the silver braiding, that goes up to a connection. You twist it counterclockwise about a quarter of a turn, and that should pull off. Now I got to feel around for those wires. Okay, I got my finger on one of them. And there it is. Whoops, these are not the same. While I'm waiting for parts, let's see if I could get that bulb out of the left side without having to remove the headlight assembly. Might get more room for my hand in there if I could remove the top of this fuse box cover. It's really hard to turn off. I put an index mark here with chalk and here, so that's how far I moved it. But it's just hard to get your hand in there and get leverage on it. I'm afraid of wrapping it with a punch and a hammer, because I don't want to break these plastic tabs off. And of course my hand is covering everything. Let's see if I cleared the locking tab. I might be able to just pry it out. I don't think it's clear yet. I'm going to keep working on it. Okay, I think I got it. I put another index mark on it to show where it needs to catch in order to lock it to get it back on. See if I can park this off to the side to get it out of the way. Okay, I was able to push that backer down. If you move the cables out of the way, you can push it down a little bit. Here is the back of the bulb. Twist that off. Quarter turn counterclockwise. Find the locking tabs. I got one off. Okay, got the other one off. There we go. And I get a focus. The new lamps arrived. The local auto parts store had them for $127 per bulb, and I found them on Amazon for $80 per bulb. You'll find them cheaper on Amazon, $30 or $35, but they're from some unknown companies in China, and I really don't trust their quality control. Compared to the new bulb, I see the old bulb has a cloudy capsule in there, and it's perfectly clear on the new bulb, so that might be an indicator of the problem with the old bulb. Also, there's index notches on here. See right there and right there. Those have to seat on the tabs inside the headlight housing. Here's what the new bulb looks like. Okay, I've got the bulb index and clipped in. Now to put on this power thingy. That goes on and gets a clockwise turn. Okay, that's on. Maybe I ought to test everything. It's working. For this O-ring, I think I'm going to put a little smear of silicone paste on it just to help it facilitate putting the back weatherproof cover back on. I'm just not satisfied that I got that back cover on properly, so I'm going to remove the headlamp assembly. I got these three push pins out. There's two Phillips on the front. That one. And then there's this one right here. Under here is a 10mm bolt. It's right there. I'm glad to see that those notches line up. That spade over there catches this big notch. So this only goes on one way. If you try to line up this tab over here, then this tab over here doesn't go in. So now I have a full seat and it's locked in. I'm going to go over and do the left side now. So you've seen the process. You know you could do it without dropping the bumper cover. This is the first time I've ever done it. So now that I know the process a little better, I could try doing the left side without having to pull out the headlamp housing. And if I have questions about how I'm doing, I might just pull that housing because the bumper cover is down now. And I'll slap everything back together again. It's just the reverse of what I did to get here. So I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.